Welcome back to Spira R2, Season 1, Session 6. Last time, the group ran into several duplicates of a man that claimed they were the original, after coming from the farm they had a job for. After finding more information about the group, found out that the wizard was to blame, and decided to investigate. It led the party to the wizard's estate, and they went looking for him. Alright, we go where we left off. You're in the courtyard. You just got done feeding some gargoyles. Where did he go?
Where'd who go?
Wow, was he not part of this campaign?
No, he wasn't one of us.
Huh.
Yeah, he's in Group L. This is N.
Whoops. Okay.
Wrong letter, sir.
Well, guess we're going inside.
Oh, I see Ragnaroko online. But yes, no, I agree. Kick down the door. Sir, we need answers, and you're the one that needs to answer them.
Alright, the door is locked.
Can I strength check the door?
Yes.
I will assist.
Nah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you open the door. Big, heavy stone doors. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
These bats don't look suspicious at all.
Nope, not at all. They're pretty nice statues.
Wait, is that sword there? It's mine now. I poke the statue with the sword.
Nothing happens.
Alright. What is this?
Looks like, looks like a large golden fountain.
I don't trust this. Anything that is capable of giving me golden showers, I do not trust.
I need to reload.
It's okay, I had the same bug happen on Thursday night. Happen on Ula Ula's sheet.
Mm-hmm.
My skill list wasn't giving me my stat modifiers. What would I need to roll to attempt to determine anything within the room?
First, I gotta stop logging into the wrong... You know what? I'm gonna start again.
That's a heckin' rip.
I edited on my YouTube. Welcome back to Spira, R2, Season 1, Session 6. The Almighty Wizard! Knock it off. Bad cat. Alright, let's try that again. Welcome back to Spira, R2, Season 1, Session 6. The Almighty Wizard. Last time, the group ran into several duplicates of a man that claimed they were the original after coming from the farm that they just had a job for. After finding more information, the group decides to found out who the wizard was to blame and decided to investigate. It led the party to a town where the wizard lived. The locals pointed the party towards the local manor where the wizard resides, and they went looking for him.
Kicking down the door, let's go.
Alright, kick down the door.
So what do I see?
Inside the... Oh, everyone got here.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
You see a room full of bats, looks like big stone coffins, a golden fountain in the middle, a golden book on the far right side, and some just etched out stones here.
The wizard's not here.
Those books say anything?
It looks like just a decoration of a large golden book with ancient writing in there.
Alright. This door locked.
That door is unlocked.
I opened said door.
Okay.
Yep.
I said okay. Inside is not much to, it just looks like a regular setting with a sword just laying on the table that glows brightly.
I found a shiny for you, Willow. You use sword things, right?
Yes, bladed weapons are my forte.
I found one just lying here.
But we came for the wizard.
Well, you never know.
If this
Alright.
house becomes vacant, I shall think about taking it. But for now, we must find the wizard.
We're going left or right?
We're off to find the wizard so we can punch him in the stupid face. I mean, what?
Alright, continue exploring then.
Is this door locked?
No.
I open it.
Okay. Inside is another vacant room with what looks like a very large sword just laying on the ground.
Odd.
So there's a thing sitting here. That's a sword, you said?
It's a glowing sword.
Detect magic?
It's a glowing sword.
What, school?
The glowing kind.
So that's literally just a glowing sword, okay.
It's just a glowing sword. It's
Oh,
magical. It has a property on it. It's just glowing.
Oh, I don't use swords. I don't care about them. We're not here to loot the place. We're here to talk to the wizard.
Is this door unlocked?
No.
Well, I'm kicking down the door.
What is this, Munchkin?
I assist.
Wally can help.
Hey.
The door opens.
Also, this is the, as far as I know, nobody here knows how to work a lock. I
I know
kick
how
it
to work
open.
locks.
In fact, I can work a lock just fine.
Well, I mean, we're both working the lock real fine. That ain't a problem.
See, I've got a nifty little spell here called, I don't have a nifty little spell here. Never mind.
In this room, it looks like just some supplies, no chairs or anything. With two
Yeah.
doors, one to the east and one to the south.
Is there a window?
And there's windows.
Ah, shit, we went around in a circle.
We haven't gone in a circle yet.
Well, no, we started here.
Yeah, but we can go through here now.
The door is
He
locked.
just like points at the door.
Dig on. Is
Well,
this
yes.
door locked?
Which one?
The one by me.
No.
Okay. I want to make sure it's unlocked in case you need a quick escape.
Want a real quick escape? Open the door and just leave it open.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
this door is locked, correct?
Yes, go ahead, do your thing.
fire.
Is the lock facing us or is it on the other side?
Yes. It's on both sides.
Yeah.
Alright, what skills does Wally have?
Dende, we're wasting all of our good rolls.
I know what you're talking about. My rolls are only getting better.
In here, it looks like you're in the pantry.
Ooh. Any good snacks?
Oh no, at this point I think we took a wrong turn.
I will raid the pantry for some snacky poos and put it in the handy haversack for later consumption.
Alright,
I'm gonna
you
start
find
making
7
my way
rations.
back through.
A feed sound go.
I ain't a thief, but I ain't gonna stop you.
Listen, alright, he sicked gargoyles on us. He's not gonna miss a couple rations.
Just because
He's loaded.
his security system works doesn't mean it was on purpose.
I wouldn't call that working if they're attacking on sight.
Well, you're uninvited guest, so I consider that working.
I consider that
Yeah,
working.
They're attacking people that just show up.
Uninvited.
It could have been a proximity thing. We could have backed off, and after a point, they'd stop.
Like, did he have any signs up saying, "Hey, warning, attack gargoyles"?
You don't need.
Everybody in the town knows to make an appointment first.
We should have asked more.
And we're not townies.
And
We're
you
out
didn't
of
make an
town.
appointment.
And you
if you
didn't
put
roll that
them
high
here.
for gather information.
How do you make an appointment if you can't see the wizard without an appointment?
You didn't get that information. There was an NPC you could have met, but you just went to the house. And your gather information was suck.
They did. They're pretty trash.
Is this door locked?
Yes.
I'm a scientist, not a miracle worker. Alright. Trash strength check incoming.
Oh. Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, I didn't think they were getting higher.
Uh,
So I'm gonna roll a 21 on the next one, going by the current pattern.
Door's unlocked now.
oh.
Well, you kind of broke the lock.
So, question. We break the lock, we open the door. Can I mend said locks and fix them and then unlock them?
It'll take you about 10 minutes to do.
We'll fix them after we're done here.
Because, you know, like you said, yeah, we're trying not to trash the place. So I'll gladly
It needs
fix.
to be more accommodating of guests.
Well,
We're
we
very
also
important.
are uninvited. So,
My invitation was lost in the mail. We're fine.
Well, he needs to have a
That's
way
the
of
story
keeping
I'm
people
going
off.
with.
That isn't attacking first. Clearly, he's in danger if these things are attacking on sight. We're here to rescue him.
Oh no! We're here to rescue you against your will.
No, I'm quite fine. Are you sure? Yes. Oh, well, we're rescuing you anyway.
He's resisting. Help him harder.
Resisting the rescue. Get him.
Make a perception check in this room.
Everybody.
Everybody.
For those that are in the room. Okay, you can stop rolling.
I'm gonna be squeezing.
You find some papers on the main table, and then underneath is a bag.
I grabbed the bag.
All right.
This is our place. Hello there.
Why is there a dead fish?
I don't know, probably someone's food.
What do you see? A dead
Probably
fish?
has a cat.
It's a dead fish.
That's a bag.
That's a
See,
bag.
there's the tail. There's the face with the X's on the eyes.
You're fired.
Have you tried zooming in?
Fun in that.
Because it definitely looks like my bag. Does that look? Is that actually what the bag itself looks like?
No,
I'm gonna detect magic on the bag.
it's magical.
I don't have identify though, so
Do you have spellcraft?
I do.
Then you can use that instead of identify.
Am I able to
I
assist
did
on this
not have-
or
Also have
or
knowledge
roll my own?
arcana. I don't know if knowledge arcana is needed.
No,
It does not.
it is spellcraft.
Identify is just a +10 on the check.
On my character, click on spellcraft. It is a 12.
No, it's just it's magical.
Can I take 10?
Tomorrow. You have to wait 24 hours.
Gee, I should have taken 10 first. Oh well.
Alright, we must go rescue the wizard. Up the stairs.
Nope, Wally doesn't have
Oh yes, the wizard trope. We must go up it.
spellcraft.
Clearly he's in the wizard's tower.
You go
Look
up
at
the
that.
stairs and you find a door there.
I rescue the door.
Oh no.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
So,
I
Here's a
rescue
slight-
the door from its
here's a
hinge.
slight problem to our plan, gents. And ladies. Don't remember whose character is what. But, what if, since he's a wizard, what if he forcibly teleports us into town and we don't get to fix his locks? Is that like a free pass then?
Oh yeah. Clearly he doesn't want
You
it.
go to kick the door and you deal yourself damage. Come on, you stupid dice.
Should be here in 4 to 8 minutes.
You deal yourself 1 non-lethal damage.
Ow.
You zapped yourself.
Door's very stuck.
Make a
I walk
perception
up
check.
to the door with detect magic on. See if I can see things. We want to roll perception.
Hold on. You're using stuff.
Okay.
Said if the door didn't budge, then I will gladly detect magic.
Okay.
It is magical. It radiates a slight magical thing.
Yeah, let me go to Twitch quick and click on this, and then minimize the window real fast.
Okay, I'm gonna be loud because I don't know if there's a plug for.
Well, I've done all I can.
So, alright, so it's slightly magical. As per detect magic, I can focus up to 3 rounds.
To figure out the school, right?
It'll be presence or absence, number of different magical auras, and then the power of the most potent aura, and then the strength and location of each aura.
Alright. I know how it works.
I can make knowledge.
let's
arcana
talk about
to
rules.
determine schools and stuff like that.
It is a slight magical aura. There's one aura. And it's transmutation.
Okay. Well, I would need to make a knowledge arcana to learn the school. That's what it says, but if you want to say it's automatic, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, well, you didn't do it last time either.
Well, I didn't focus on the sword very long.
Alright, whatever. Okay. Nope, it's just looks like a solid wall that looks like a door.
A solid wall that looks like a door?
Yes.
So this is a wall, not a door.
No, it's a door, but it looks like a wall. Because it's a wall that looks like a door.
Well, like a slab of stone with a makeshift little window?
Yes.
Can I like see the outline of the door itself, or if there's like a... Is there anything in that bag you picked up?
I shout open sesame. Yep.
Nope, there's nothing in the bag. Your hand kind of sinks in though, and your hand goes in far deeper than the bag is. Maybe, but there's nothing there.
Alright, I guess we gotta check other doors. I open doors forcefully.
Okay. That door is locked. And now it is unlocked. Or broken. You slam the door so hard it opens back on itself and closes in your face. And it's locked.
I liberate it from its hinges.
Okay. Inside this door looks like some sort of meeting place. No chairs or anything. It looks like a dance area.
Neat. Where
Where is this blasted wizard?
I open this door.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
That
about
door
that.
is.
Alright, what's going on?
It's locked.
I unlock it.
All right.
You going through?
You need to unlock it. Did you roll?
Well, would the lock be on this side?
The locks are intertwined between both walls.
There's usually a side you lock it from, though.
You can lock it from both sides. You can put the key in and turn one way, or on the other side.
Okay,
turn
so
it.
it's not like one of those things where you just turn it to lock it while
Well,
you're
it's not a
inside.
latch lock. These are all key lock doors. Your key is required to lock and unlock. It's not like a mechanism.
Yeah.
That's a silly thing.
It's a safe thing.
Unless you want someone else to lock your door for you, you don't want to hand them your key. Having a latch lock on the inside is not an unsafe thing.
Nope, that doesn't. You beat it or you kick it. It goes in a little bit, but it doesn't doesn't break the lock. Nope, that doesn't get it either.
Alright, on to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Dende kicks in the door.
Ooh, alcohol.
Make a perception.
Uh-oh. I deny everything.
That's nice. Make a perception.
Oh. What do you see with your special eyes?
In here, you see several potions lying on the table. What looks like some sort of chemistry set.
Oh no, he's a drug lord. Must be stopped.
And what looks like some kind of device over here.
Chugga 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 choo choo.
I think I'm missing bacon.
I rearrange some of the chemicals and I walk away.
Anyone else? Okay. The door is unlocked.
Alright. In we go. Who stares?
All I'm gonna say is, if he has broken the law, I will let him go free after looting his house. Because I'm getting tired of walking through these halls.
Make a perception check in this room. In this room, you see various posters of like the countryside, the world map, the city, and then you see one picture that speaks out to you. It looks like a wanted poster, crumpled up on the table.
Ooh, money.
The wanted poster says, "Ustar Graf, wanted for," and then it goes into much detail.
Neat.
Wanted dead or alive, 500 gil.
I go up the stairs.
You go up the stairs and you find out that
Dash
there
out.
is no door.
Well, that's a shame. It It's all lies in here. Lies and slander.
Are there windows from the outside
Not in this room.
in any of the rooms, though?
Yes, that would be
Wait.
these.
I meant on the second floor.
Yes, there is a second floor.
Does it have windows?
No.
How high is the roof?
The roof is about 16 feet up.
How much rope do you have?
That's a good question. 200 feet.
All right.
So, what I'm hearing is I need to tie some of it in knots to make it easier to climb up, and then throw my grappling hook up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that. So, I'm gonna spend a
Alright.
few minutes tying knots just enough to where we can get better handholds and shit. And I'm gonna start swinging the grappling hook. What do I gotta roll?
Climb.
Down the road again.
You throw it up and you immediately catch the roof.
Alright.
Yeah, you get up there pretty easily.
Alright, I'm gonna need help. Never mind, I got this.
I was say, is it only like a DC 5?
Yeah, no, I have a neg 3.
It's like 50-50-ish. Alright.
I'm taking at least one rank and climb next level.
One in climb, one in swim, one in acrobatics.
So, with that, I'm gonna separate about 50 feet worth of the rope as a knotted section.
Okay.
Were we just leaving these potions alone?
I'm
Maybe
not
not
stealing
ours.
from this place. I don't care what you do. You can take them.
Well,
I'm not
Do they
touching
look?
them.
Do they look familiar to anything that I have?
They're in a different vial, so no.
Okay.
Alright. What can we see from on top of the building?
Well, you're on top of the building. You just see that the second floor goes all the way around.
Let's look for a window.
There are no windows.
This is a horrible idea, and I regret this immediately as I'm rolling my rope back up. Unless I'm helping others up.
Nope, I was gonna stay on the ground.
Alright. I'm gonna bring my rope back up.
Does anyone have a hammer?
See. I would, but I brought the hook and the rope. Best thing I got is a spear. And grenades. I also have grenades. Will grenades help?
Not yet.
Yeah, I thought so.
We need something to get a hole for them to get wedged in first.
You know, we're getting dangerously close to something far worse than just breaking and entering. And you're skirting that line real bad. I kind of want to see where it goes. But
There's something wrong with this house. We haven't found any. What is this right here?
Was what where right where?
By the entrance we came in.
A door.
That's a door?
Right
Oh,
here.
those were doors.
And these are little
No.
windows.
What I'm pinging!
Oh. It's just a stone floor.
Random stone floor.
Yep, random stone floor.
Huh.
Or
Well,
you
I guess
guys
we got
be
more
up
room to
there.
walk through.
What? One at a time?
Gonna investigate.
It does have a fireplace, it looks like.
Yes.
So, anyone feeling the Christmas spirit yet?
We can get a little explosive with the jolly.
Let's avoid breaking things if we don't have to.
You kicked in every fucking door.
I don't know what you're talking about, I just opened it.
With your feet.
Yeah.
Tis the Ronso way. I don't even know why you have doors. I'll never understand that invention.
Why is to keep out pests and rodents and stuff like that, you know?
We mean midnight snacks. Well,
Well, we still have areas we haven't been.
I see more door. I walk in.
Alright, it's unlocked.
I simply walk into Mordor.
What's this?
That looks like a forge.
Interesting. Why would a wizard need a forge? Oh wait, I know why. For glowing swords.
Anything of note in here?
Nope.
Hey,
I enact stealth, and I kick down the door.
It's unlocked, but that's fine.
I kick down the door.
You guys have a really sense of a real weird code of conduct.
See, he needs to know we're here.
you can say we knocked. We have knocked on every single door.
We just gotta be loud enough to make sure he knows we're here.
Yeah, he's an old man.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably hard of hearing.
Forget about it. I saw it. Are you guys off the roof and going?
Odd question. Does that wanted poster look like the old man I have in my bag?
No.
Okay. Alright. Well, in we go.
Alright, which door are you choosing?
North.
Alright. It's unlocked.
I enter.
Looks like some kind of just beds.
Seems like a sleeping area. This door locked.
No.
I open. I walk in.
You hear a woman scream. No, there's nothing
Hello
in
there.
There's nothing in here.
Stairs.
Convenient beep, it's convenient. Is this door locked?
Yes.
But is it really?
No.
It was in fact an illusionary door.
Alright. Yeah, no, we went in a circle.
Is there anything at the top of the stairs?
Nope. Looks like just a wall.
Swear to God, I'm gonna come back here with some spray paint.
What?
Right
Actually, give directions for a house?
Oh, I'll do so much worse. Paint that he's a small, weak man on the walls.
Is this door here unlocked?
Yes.
I open the door and I go in.
Alright, it looks like a place for people to sleep.
Boy,
What
nap.
time of day is it? I say we just take a nap here, gents. I'll wait for him to come back ourselves.
That seems like a horrible idea. What? Why would we want to sleep in some stranger's bed?
Is this door open?
No, it is locked. It is still locked.
I knock louder.
It's still locked.
Knocked quieter. Oh my god.
Alright, we gotta do it again. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
You don't think this door's
I-
gonna budge?
Hang on. And reinforcements incoming.
Alright, use the battery.
Wally, I need you to persuade that door.
Wally, make a strength check. Wally opens the door.
Wally laughs. Ha 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 ha.
Oh no, the Blitzcrank laugh.
I laugh and Nunu bot. That's a bot
Thank you
link.
for the door.
Same result for these stairs.
Yep. Make a perception check in this room.
Gonna need those shades soon.
You see what looks like some scrolls mixed in with some paperwork on the table.
Interesting. I'm gonna see what's on top of the stairs.
Nothing.
Detect magic.
Seems magical.
Is it in the shape of a door?
Yes.
Alright, I'll focus.
It has magical properties of 1 aura. Has magical properties of 1 aura.
Can't quite discern what it is. Can I attempt to, like, interact with it to get it to open?
Sure. It seems like you're feeling up a wall. Nothing seems to happen.
Is this door locked?
No.
Enter the room.
Looks like a sleeping quarters.
Ah, the redundancy of this place. Kick down the door. Don't even check if it's locked. Just kick it down.
It opens and closes.
Oh.
It was unlocked.
I kick it down again.
Okay,
Nyeh.
it's still unlocked.
Open it.
Okay.
Wizard's a coward.
Cowardly mage. Baron talk.
Well, I'm stumped. I don't know where he is.
And there's nothing up the stairs.
There's a door.
Is it a real door or a fake door?
It's a door.
Is it a
Does it
real
have-
fake door?
Does it have edges that are separate from the wall?
Yes.
I open the door.
Alright. Inside is darkness.
Well, I can see in darkness, so I walk in.
You can't see anything.
I call shenanigans. I cast magic missile into the darkness.
You hear them hit.
I'm surprised as I don't have magic missile.
You're an ass.
I have low light. Does that help?
You can't see in magical darkness.
What about dark vision?
You can't see in magical darkness.
What if I just had angrier darkness?
And you can't see through that either.
Alright then.
I unfortunately don't have light.
That I don't think that'll help here.
If mine's a higher level, it could.
Yeah, higher spell level, which the light spell is not going to be.
Screw it. I walk into the darkness. I'm not scared.
I get a stick to tap around with.
Okay. It's dark.
I use my spear to tap the floor.
Well, you're tapping the floor.
I feel around for the wall,
You find the wall.
and I'm gonna follow the wall until I find a door.
I'm just gonna keep walking straight forward.
You find yourself doing this for quite a while. About 30 minutes later, you find a door.
Very large room.
No, it kept going around.
I open the door.
Alright. You're at the staircase.
The staircase that we just went up, or a different one?
Yes, the one you just went up.
So we're in a big circle.
I feel sexy.
Oh damn.
I go outside to the forge, and I'm gonna start it up.
It's already started.
I throw some leaves in.
Okay. It starts to smoke.
I throw as many leaves as I can find in.
Looks like you're starting a smoke signal.
Stop messing with the forge. That's very delicate. That's a very delicate piece
Wait.
of machinery.
I have an idea. We'll borrow it for now,
Borrow what?
but I'm gonna go get the glowing sword.
How did you get outside from here?
Walk right back out the way you came.
Oh, okay. There's a super secret entrance.
I take the glowing sword,
Okay.
and like a child that hasn't been scolded yet, I run with the sword.
What do you have?
A knife!
No!
And let me see what you have. No!
You see, lizard girl run by with a glowing sword like I had an epiphany.
Forge is right
I-
here.
I throw a bunch more leaves into the forge and follow.
You're out of leaves.
Shit.
Forge was right here.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Oh, use a glowing sword like a light source.
To the dark room.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I walk out of the darkness with the sword.
You can't see anything now.
I tried.
Alright, let me try with the sword.
Alright, I pass him the sword.
I go to the door. The door that's not a door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start hacking at it.
Oh.
Doesn't seem like you're doing any damage.
Hmm.
So wait, this forge was lit?
Yep.
Is there any tools or materials nearby?
There's forged materials. Forging materials.
Like what?
Like forging materials. Like I don't have all the answers materials.
Any precious metals?
Iron.
Iron. I'm gonna appraise.
I speak
I don't
the
have a-
chocobos.
I do have appraise. I appraise the iron. This is definitely iron.
Yes, it is
Not
iron.
to be confused with iron, because iron's useful. Well, we can fix the stuff, leave, and try to make an appointment, or we could stay here and keep wandering around. Opinions?
I speak with the chocobos.
They look at you.
Wait, are the keys in this car?
No, there are no keys in the car.
Does anyone know how to hotwire a car?
What's the car?
I actually might. The question is it? I don't. Do I know how a car works? I have a rank in it too. I have 2 ranks in it.
This is the closest I would have.
What happened? What's going on?
My thing bugged out, so I had to reload it.
Well, I tried.
I gotta open all my character sheets back up.
You're still overlooking one big thing.
Yeah, probably.
What is this?
It is a
fire pit?
fountain. A running fountain.
That golden fountain book that has gibberish.
Can I lift the book?
Make a strength check.
How much does the book weigh?
About 800 pounds.
That's the big book.
I try to push it.
The book goes back into the wall a little bit.
Oh,
About halfway.
Wait, hold up. I push more.
That's it. Then you hear a click.
Oh. Can I roll perception to determine where the click came from?
Yes.
Do I hear a click out here?
No. You hear a click coming from the fountain.
Oh no. Appear into the fountain.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
I step into the fountain.
You're wet.
I don't know what I expected, but this was not it. I push the fountain.
It does not want to move.
Okay. I push a bat statue.
Nothing happens.
I push it over.
It breaks.
Okay. Well, I know it's
Do
not
I
alive
hear it
now.
break?
No. You're out in the courtyard.
Yeah, but I'm right here. It's literally right there.
I push this.
It's about 3 inches off the ground.
I push it.
It's very difficult to push, but it doesn't... It seems to wiggle a little, but that's it.
I pull it.
It seems to wiggle a little bit, but that's it.
I kick it.
Your foot slips off of it. Because
Oh.
it's like an indented going up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Poke my head out and shout, "Hey, I need help." Then Then I go back to pushing it.
Okay, nothing happens when you push on it.
Alright, what have you done?
I pushed the book. Something clicked in the water fountain. This is jiggly, and I keep pushing on it.
Detect magic.
There's no magic in this room.
So it's all mechanical.
Yes.
Goddamn artificers. Artificing. Oh yeah, no. Also, the bat statue it fell on its own.
Dang it!
I didn't do it.
I fixed the bat statue first.
Takes you 10 minutes to do it.
We take 10 minutes so I can fix the bat statue. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to have Wally rotate the fountain instead of pushing or pulling. Assume that
Doesn't
is what
seem
he
to
tried.
work.
Can you lift it?
No.
Can you push it down?
No.
Can I push the pillar that I was pushing forward?
Dende, you fall.
Down.
The slab you're standing on sinks down about 6 inches, and you hear a click.
Oh,
Dende,
There's one.
that stone goes back up, and then this stone goes back down about 6 inches.
I know an easy fix. Quick, put both feet on one on each.
How much does your robot companion weigh?
That is a great question.
I think it says anywhere.
I go with the average weight of a Tartaru if anything.
Okay, then nothing happens when it stands there.
It's not Taru. It's media. It's bigger than I am.
Oh, it's medium size?
Oh,
Yeah,
then
it's
it sinks
It's a
down.
medium-sized construct.
It sinks down, and a doorway opens up here.
Let me look at my sheet of this.
Yep, it's a doorway. What are you gonna do with the doorway?
I'm gonna go through it.
It's locked.
Oh, I'm gonna go through it.
Still locked.
Where's the
Well,
doorway?
I tried. Wait, no. I put the gold sword against it. The glowing sword.
Nothing happens.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
No.
In anger, I throw the glowing sword over there.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of hard to concentrate fixing a statue that someone may or may not have pushed over with all this noise.
Well,
Pookie, what do you have to say about any of this? You've been quiet the entire time.
Oh, that's because I have it through a headset. One moment, please.
Alright.
The stone slabs stay stuck in the ground where they're at.
I did the wrong thing.
Lock your door.
Need Discord.
The door opens.
go through the door.
Okay.
See, eventually it worked.
Hello.
Why the fuck am I here?
Oh no.
Warren,
Gil,
I
why
blame
is he
you.
here?
Warren, I blame you.
It's okay. I take full I take full.
He was gonna
Of
make
course you do, fucker.
He was gonna make a character, but we're in session right now, so
Yes, you.
I don't.
What you have to say on this matter as we explore this? With this
I kick down the next door
Road.
too.
I'm just filing my nails.
boink, bonk. Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa!
Take it. We're all the way down here.
yes. Move yourselves here.
Shoop, pomp, shbong, shoopong, bam, boom. That's a wall.
Hello, wall.
You enter a large cavernous area
Aw, that's nice.
filled with books and all kinds of knickknacks.
I immediately shout, "Hello!"
Your voice does not echo.
Well, that sucked.
First thing I'm gonna do is detect magic, and I'm gonna look around the room.
Oh,
You
look,
take
wait.
1 point of damage.
Oh,
Everything glows. I close my eyes and turn off.
Apparently
detect
you're
magic.
deaf too.
Why am I deaf?
You were yelling. You said everything glows.
Well, if there's no echo, then that means we don't have to be quiet.
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, it's fun.
-1. Ow. Is that non-lethal?
No.
Oh, it's lethal damage?
Yep. Right into your
I could-
eyes.
Right into the retinas.
you don't need eyes to see, right?
Well, that's exactly what you need eyes for. That is their one and only purpose. To see.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, nope.
Do your things.
Alright, nobody touch anything. I'm gonna go to this bookcase and proceed to pull out a book.
I'm pretty sure you're somebody, and that's something.
That's the reason why you guys took so long in the last place, because you weren't touching anything.
I'm not a nobody.
I'm
I'm
not a
a bummer.
thief.
I'm not taking it. I'm
You
borrowing.
already took a bag.
yeah.
You already. Wait, who took the bag? I found the bag. I picked the bag up. I put it on the table.
Yeah, and then he picked up the bag and then kept it with him.
He also took 7 days worth of rations.
I don't have the bag with me.
You said you picked up the bag.
No, I never said I picked up the bag. One person picked up the bag. I said, "Does it look like my bag?" Then that's it.
Okay.
Not that food, it's not my
The bag is back down on the table. You're only stealing food so far.
I've only stole food
Why are you stealing food?
because they're rations. Do you know how cheap they are? I'll leave a gold or I'll leave a gill or two for them later.
Alright, Snooky Poo, you do what you want.
You were with me and you didn't stop me. So,
That's
Uh,
next turn.
what is this book about? Is it of any relevance?
Seems like something on a geographical area.
Take a quick glance through it.
Okay, you don't get any knowledge out of it really.
Next book.
Oh God, it's some kind of magic book.
Well, first I'm gonna attempt to read covers before I pull them off, because I'm looking for magic-like books and a book that might seem like it's out of place.
Okay, it's a magic book.
Okay, what's the magic that it references?
Some kind of magic.
Oh,
I am intrigued. I proceed to sit down and study said magic book.
Okay, then we're gonna skip you and go to someone else.
Go for it.
They're all magical books. What is everyone else doing?
I open this.
Looks like a place to hang your coat. And there is a coat inside.
touch the sphere.
It's just a globe of the world.
I slap it.
It spins.
I check the coat pocket for any keys.
You don't find keys, you find some money.
Ooh, money.
You find 36 skill.
Neat.
Anyone else doing anything? Pookie?
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just right next to you, and I'm looking what you're doing, smiling as you're getting mad at me for telling you why you're stealing. Next to my husband, I meant.
Boring!
I'm
Okay.
just finding him adorable as he gets fussy with me. I
Good.
just like being next to you.
The other two?
I go down the stairs.
As soon as you walk onto this ground, the eye lights up.
Oh, spooky.
Hello, I present the sword.
Oh, go get the sword. I threw it.
I picked it up. I'm not just gonna leave stuff lying around. Might have left the fire going on the forge a little bit too hot, but you know.
Alright. Do you get the sword?
I've had the sword.
Okay.
I present the sword.
Make a perception check. There seems to be a little slit in the eye.
I stab it with the sword.
The sword goes in, and then it starts to sink down into the eye. And then you hear a click.
Does anything appear to have changed in the area?
Nope.
I turn the sword.
The sword's gone.
Oh.
I'm going to put the book back and examine what's going on down here. What'd you guys find?
Nothing.
Glowing eyeball.
Well, what have you done?
Nothing.
So
I
you've
found
done-
something, but I haven't done anything. Walk around the eye.
Lots of books and papers.
Oh,
Also,
good.
also a cup of tea, it looks like.
Hey, what happened to that glowing sword you had?
What sword?
Well, the glowing sword you literally just had when we walked into this room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Make a bluff check.
Seriously?
Make a sense motive check. Novos.
No.
What am I rolling?
Sense motive. He is lying. You think he is lying.
Come on, I clearly, I'm asking, what did you do with the sword? It could help us.
I didn't do nothing.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what you did. Does it have to do with that glowing eye in the center?
I take a seat,
Okay.
and then I start walking away with the seat.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask him. Hey, what did he do with the sword?
I don't know. I threw the sword.
You were both in the middle while I was reading my book. What
Make a
did you do with the
perception
sword?
check.
Me?
No. The one that was took the chair.
Oh,
Okay, if you moved, then never mind.
Well, I place the chair on the eye. And then I sit in the chair.
Okay, nothing happens. Ugh.
Go for a walk around the desk.
So you had sword, you don't have sword. I'll be back. And me and Wally, Pookie, you can stay here. Me and Wally are gonna go get the rest of those items that were scattered about. The scrolls, the bag, the pendant, not the potions. Like the other thing that was in the room with the potions. We're gonna get those 3 things and I'm gonna come back and present them to here. Sorry, Selena.
That could be your nickname.
Is there anything happen when I bring the things in here and put them near the eye?
Nope.
I walk up and down the bookshelf.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
It's only 10 o'clock.
You see a book that says something about politics.
I take.
The whole bookshelf
Right.
opens up. And you see a pathway leading underneath of it.
I chuck the book at the eye.
Nothing happens.
All right. Well, I'll put the bag and the stuff onto that table. We'll put them back when we leave.
Alright, bring the chair. Might need it.
But 9 o'clock.
Fine. I stand up, grab the chair, and start walking over.
Alright.
So what do we need the chair for?
I don't know, we'll figure that out when we go.
Wait, but... Okay, then.
My animal instinct is guiding me.
Okay.
And I run off into the sunset.
Okay.
I slowly follow with the chair in hand.
Okay, we'll do that. Move you there, move you there, move you there, move you there. You're all too big for this map.
So where's the tunnel? Ah, there we are. Secret tunnel. Ooh, well. I fade into the shadows as we walk in.
Okay.
Are these walls or pits?
These are walls.
Okay.
I yeet the chair at the first thing I see that's hostile.
Okay.
Oh, hello there.
So you finally caught up with me. You can't beat my golem. Prepare to die.
Sir, we just wanted to talk.
I don't accept that. Prepare to die.
I've talked.
Sir,
Who's this guy again?
Isn't this you still, Groff?
I have a body for you.
You still Groff? If that is your real name. We met your disciple.
Roll
Alright.
initiative.
Well, it looks like he wants to fight us.
Always wants to fight. So click Wally. Wait, no, they don't need to roll initiative. They go on my turn. I have to roll initiative.
So but you go first. Then I go.
Yeah. Selena. Not bad.
Warren?
Yeah.
waiting for the sheet to agree with me. Oh, bullshit.
It's
Alright. Lux, you're up first.
Don't
Alright.
forget to close
See
the
if I can
gap.
see you.
Can close the gap. Leroy Jenkins.
he charged into battle.
And just the first one off of this. Let's do the hit. Alright, so 17 to hit with my gore.
That hits.
5 damage.
Okay. Sizer.
He seems absolutely hell bent on taking us out. Yes.
I heard you all kicking and breaking things up there.
I'll fix it. Oh, is this gonna take too long?
You broke almost every one of my doors.
You don't know that.
I didn't break every
Yes,
one of
I
his
do.
doors.
Like, don't. There's a couple
Sir? Sir, I call shenanigans. We have done nothing against the law just yet. Now, please come and speak to us.
He readies his hand. Sai, what are you doing?
I forgot that I didn't know. Oh no.
Is he holding anything?
What?
Is he holding anything?
It's just a big golem.
Oh, it's talking through the golem?
It's in the golem.
Well, I'm going to summon Mage Robes on myself.
Okay.
I think I can have it also affect my carbuncle, but I'm not sure.
It says target you.
Yeah, they have.
Carbuncle things. I think that's not to the later level, so. Right now it's just you or them. I think that splitting it takes a feat. Unless Bill did things.
What's Carbuncle doing?
Yeah, Okay, yes, instead of on myself, so next round I could do something to, Carbuncle's range is...
Laser beam.
I don't know how... Oh, 30 feet. So Carbuncle's gonna walk up. Oh, How do I pause? How do I make it? Oh, right click.
Or Q.
And Wally's gonna double charge.
The hell's a double charge?
I meant double move.
Alright. Kiana, it is your turn.
He can go 60 feet.
Sir, we only
Wait,
wanted
how'd you do
to talk.
65?
He went. I had the target. Was it on him or is it from in front of you?
It's from him.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, that's 60.
Oh, that's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought you moved 65. Sorry.
No, I literally just did this and I was like, wait, I only moved 60 or 55.
Okay. Kiana?
Kaboom. Fireworks.
Kiana?
Yeah, no, I don't move and shout. We just needed to talk.
There will be no talking here!
Well, then how are you going to tell us that there's going to be no talking?
He slams you. That's an 11 to hit. I believe that misses.
After this fight.
I do, in fact, have a realistic AC.
Like I said, I don't see how you're.
Celine,
do?
it is your turn.
So you just like I said, I don't see how you are tied. It's your turn off though.
Anyone? No.
Everyone's not.
I need to hear her.
I'm right here, just a little sleepy. Okay, let's see. Nobody's injured, so give me a second. So I'll move close to I'll move closer to Luke's.
That's a long move.
How many units? Is that?
What's your movement?
This one. This one. She was trying to get close to this one.
That's Ulula.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah. Should be good.
Here or here.
Right
Right
there.
here.
Okay, mage armor.
Oh, it's already working.
Okay. Do you need any mage armor?
No, I am currently wearing, I believe, medium armor.
You can cast Mage Armor on yourself.
Okay, I'll do that too.
Okay. Well, Luke's.
Alright. 5 foot, yeah. And I will just beat up the golem. Does the 13 hit?
No.
Does the 22 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so he takes
How much?
6.
Oof. Sai, it is your turn.
Alright, I shall move forward. My super speedy 20 feet. And I'm going to cast. Alright, so I should have full. Yeah. I'll be casting Mage Armor through myself and have it affect.
Is he wearing armor?
Does he already have an armor bonus to his
I
AC?
think he has natural armor, but I don't think it's as much.
Natural?
Well, I think
Oh
he
no,
said,
yeah. His
Wait.
combat form has 4, so it wouldn't do anything to him.
No.
Okay.
Once I get close enough, I'm chucking that chair.
Okay.
All these spells are so close.
Well, he's a robot.
Not my spells. I will. I feel like that's a bit of a waste, but whatever. So within 25 feet per 2 levels. So 30 feet. So 30 feet ahead of me. Right there, I'll cast summon the monster one.
Okay.
And I'll be summoning. Let me go to my list here. Nope, definitely not that one. Sorry, I accidentally closed out the game. his stuff. How many do I summon?
Just one normally.
Okay, yeah, I'll summon a singular skeleton. I think, does it let me summon? I don't remember. It's on my list, so.
Outsider, elemental, or magical feat.
Okay, gotcha.
The CR, I think, like 1/3.
Yeah, 1/3.
Gear. A challenge rating.
You should
Yeah,
have
do
all
something
this
against Harry
information.
Bomb.
You should have all this information down.
I thought I did, but my bad. I'll just hit him with my wand for now while I look this up. If my wand can reach.
Okay.
Which
I
I
don't
don't
think my-
think it can at a hard 30
Nope,
foot
it's
range.
it's a hard 30 feet, so I'm gonna be just chilling.
You can always double move.
I'm a caster. I don't want to double move.
I mean, there are still people in front of you.
True. At most, I can move 20 feet. So,
That's 20 feet closer than you were.
did I move this round? Yeah, that'll be my second movement
That's
this
your
round.
40 feet then.
Yep, this is my second movement this round. I can get
So
right.
The first one was like there.
Carbuncle will move forward as well. And I don't think it's in range yet. Are you in range? It is in range. That's a hit square, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it will Ruby Sparkle. Go.
That
Yeah,
hits.
okay. With base summon monster rule, literally the only thing you can summon is a cherry bomb of varying elements.
Kiana, it is your turn.
Let's see. There's no way for me to increase my move speed right now. So, I'm going double. And I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Let's. Um. Yeah, I'll activate Dark Side and Primal Form.
Okay.
Because one's a free action, the other's swift.
Alright. It's going to slam Luke's down again?
Oh, I had one more thing I want to ask. If I could roll a knowledge check on it.
Sure.
Is it technology?
No.
Okay, then. I rescind my request.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Of course it is.
Does not confirm. Take 5 points of damage. Uh, 2d6. 9, sorry. Well, 4 more. Celine, it is your turn.
Alright, I move up a little closer.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I miss being a monk. I could just slap things.
Should have been a white monk.
I'm a... Can I still hit the person?
Speak into the mic.
Let's see. 1 second.
One.
Well, I'll just use protect on myself. Or anyone if they want it. Okay. Yeah. It's called protect. Anyone?
Someone within.
Okay.
I don't need it.
I'll just stand right there.
Okay. Well, Luke's, it's your turn.
Alright. I see a thing. I don't like it. It's a lot of ones.
Yeah, it is. WIIIZZZZARD, it's your turn.
Right. I believe now I'm in range. Yeah,
No. Measure from yourself.
from myself. Yeah, but I guess I'm not in range. Well, I don't want to double move, so I guess I will.
What are you doing?
I'm going to cast message and try to message him and tell him that there's something behind him.
Okay.
Ow.
Nothing's happening.
He
I was
doesn't,
just trying to get him.
he doesn't
turn
fall
around.
for it.
I mean, casters are tricksy fellers. Hey, Wally's gets to go for yet. Wally's gonna move forward and slam.
And get slammed. Not and missed. Go ahead.
Going to
Combat. Wally slams back.
Want to say he tried, but with that
Or
roll,
he
I can
misses.
tell.
And then Carbuncle will shoot another. Carbuncle will have to, I think, move forward then. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Because last time I heard it was when you measured for like ranged attacks and stuff, it went from the square in front of you.
That's before I
Yeah,
changed
that's,
the
that's for like codes and stuff.
that's before I
Yeah.
changed the map settings.
it's breath
Oh.
attacks and stuff would start from there,
Alright,
but
well,
anything that targets
I
something
wouldn't have-
directly.
you wouldn't have been able to attack the last round then, because I was out of range, so I'll use last round's attack as this one then.
No, he attacked last round.
Yeah, but he would have been out of range then, because I measured in front of him. Because where I'm at is the 30 foot, and he was.
Do you have more movement, though? Oh, never mind. I don't know if he has more than 30 foot movement.
Kiana, it is your turn.
Alright. So, I'm a 5-foot step,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna yeet the chair at it.
Okay.
So, first thing, I don't think I'm gonna hit, but I'm doing it for the sake of doing it.
Well, he doesn't have cover because he's too tall. That's a plus.
Yeet.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
I guess I'll just roll the ranged touch roll, even though it's just a normal attack, because this cheat doesn't have a normal ranged attack roll.
Yes, it does.
It's
Where? Not making another weapon? No.
yeah, it doesn't have an option for just a ranged attack, but ranged touch just determines what kind of AC it
Oh,
hits.
you're right.
Never mind, I'm gonna hit regardless, since I nat 20 that.
Confirm it.
Does that confirm?
With your -4 for an improvised weapon, yes.
Oh my god. I yeet the chair, how much damage does it do? I know it's one of those big chairs with the armrests.
A D3
Well, damn.
plus
so it
your
does 2d3.
strength.
Yep.
Plus twice.
Also, plus primal form, because that gives +2 damage to thrown weapons.
So that's +4 damage. Because you crit.
Yeet!
That was my favorite chair!
Well, you didn't want to talk!
He smashes
And-
you instead.
Oh. Yeah, for my move action, I draw my weapon. So she has a Spira out again. Fight me.
He pounds you for 8 damage.
Damn, what'd he swing at?
His fists.
No, I mean, I actually have decent AC.
Well, he rolled a natural 20. And,
Dice
then,
cap.
and then he rolled a natural 1.
Dice cam froze.
So how much was the damage?
8.
Ugh. Ow.
A gentle tap.
Also, you can't heal me right now,
Why?
Why?
because I have Dark Side up.
So I can't heal him.
Celine, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I at least protect him? Use protect.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll use protect on
I don't think that stacks with Dark Side. Or does Dark Side give AC anymore?
No, it's just straight damage amp.
This is
Actually-
plus 2 deflection bonus, it's not AC.
Yeah.
Also, I just
understand.
realized that damage is wrong. It's not 14. It's actually 18. Because I forgot to add in the +2 from Dark Side, which got crit boost.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, protect?
Damn it.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll use protection on
Oh my.
him.
On this one or this one?
Which one of them was the one that had took the damage?
Both of us.
Oh, okay. Can I use one at the time, can I?
Yes.
Can I use protection?
I don't think I'm in range though.
You are not.
No.
Yeah, that's me, yeah, that one.
Yeah, him. That guy.
Her.
Her.
Her, sorry.
Well, Luke's.
Hmm.
Much appreciated.
All right. Well, second verse, the same as literally all of them.
Oh, rolling ones.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Not one anything. Roll nothing but garbage for combat, but roll nothing but great for shenanigans.
Clearly, I need to start pulling combat shenanigans.
Sai, it's your turn.
Okay.
Wait, is that so you can roll at least 10s?
I will
gotta-
move 5 feet. Can I take a 5-foot step as just a free?
No, you only get the. So if you 5-foot step, you just can't move that turn, but you still get your move action.
Okay, well, I might as well just use 5 feet of my movement then. And
No,
Okay.
a 5-foot action is a free action, but you can't use your movement action to move.
Yes, that.
well, I mean, either way, I'd rather just use 5 foot of my 20 movement so I can move, and I'll hit him with that power rod.
Well, you're gonna have abilities later where it takes movement. The movement action. So just get used to it that way.
Yep.
Pew!
Nothing can beat this!
I just throw Chad, an old man.
Wally, activate that. Wally's eyes light up
And explodes.
Wally's eyes light up, and a morning star just comes out of his right hand, and he swings it.
Dong.
And misses.
You thought it was some big attack, it was just a morning star. And Carbuncle will fire off blade pew pews. Carbuncle! Hit him with the pew pew.
Is that touch or regular AC?
I think it's just regular.
Misses.
Check. Summoners, avatars.
Oh no, it is ranged touch.
That hits.
May make a ranged touch attack against a single target. Alright,
And
so
it
I'm
does.
in
You might,
combat.
actually, what is your range touch then? That might miss.
Well, it'd be exactly the same.
No, because then he'd be using Dex. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
he
it
is
uses
using Dex.
text either way.
that attack is using Dex.
Okay, whatever.
It's set up attack modifier Dex. I have everything set up the way it needs to be.
Okay.
It would still be a 5 if it was strength or Dex.
Kiana, it is your turn.
I'm a 5-foot step. And just making sure, this is not flanking, right?
Range touch.
Not yet.
So I only swing with a +4 to hit, not a +6. Oh, I rolled a lot of 1s. Out of my 3 dice, 2 of them were 1s. 1 point of that damage is thunder.
Okay.
Yeet! And then I'm going to swift action and activate Living Dead. Fight me!
Yeah, you really are the only thing that's possessing a threat.
Hey, I got a lot more ones I can throw at this guy.
And I'll free action drop Dark Side.
Does 18 hit?
With Protect? No.
Celine, it is your turn.
Alright, go. I will move up to. Let's. Let me go up to Alua. And
Go ahead. Move up there.
I will heal her.
Damn.
And I end my turn.
Well, 7's better than nothing. Thank you.
LL, it's your turn.
Oh, hey, that means if I get hit again, I go back into limit break range.
Is that considered flanking or no?
No, he has to be right next to it. With a weapon out.
I have a quisarm.
A what?
I have a spear.
Oh, then yes.
Okay. Power attack. +2 for flanking. Bonk bonk. Aha! That includes the +2. Does the 15, I'm assuming, does not hit?
Is that a 17?
No.
Then no.
I already included the +2. So just the 17 and the 15 for 13 damage.
Nice. 3 damage. Sai, it is your turn.
Right.
Alright guys, it's his turn. Break time.
Oh.
I'm running out of mana potion.
I will arrow.
He failed. And he takes the full 2 damage.
So let me roll that 1d4. 2 rounds.
For what?
The squall.
Yeah, he's immune to that.
Okay.
Oh, then he didn't need the reflex save.
Oh, then he takes a full 2 damage.
Oh, I can't hurt him.
Yeah, you can. You've been doing pennies.
Bonking it.
Well, Wally's bonking it first.
Oh no, I bonked it twice.
Oh, while he deals some damage.
Yay, hardness at early levels.
You need to change that to a touch attack.
Doesn't. I don't know how to change it in the weapons.
You have to check mark.
Oh,
the
it's
box.
a drop. Yeah. It's next to the drop down.
Oh, I see it. Where's his touch? Okay.
Your turn. What you doing, Sai?
I'm done. I arrowed, then Wally smacked, then Carbuncle. We're done.
Oh, Kiana, it is your turn.
I'm going 5-foot step. I'm going to not turn Dark Side back on, but I'm going to use a swift action to activate. What is it? My drain attack, Siphon Strike, and I'm going to attempt to bonk him. Oh hey, I did almost max damage that time. So I kind of have to know how much damage did I actually do,
12.
because I heal half that.
And then it blows up.
All right then.
Everybody make reflex saves around it.
See, I told you we just needed to talk.
How far around him? Is that just Wally?
10 feet around him.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just Wally then. Wally, use your dodge attack.
What?
Dodge!
Oh yeah, no, we're all so graceful.
I am graceful, except when I have to roll dice.
You're graceful when it comes to kicking down doors.
Everybody takes. How much
Everybody
HP do you
in
have,
range.
Kiana?
What?
How much HP is your max?
21.
Oh, okay. I don't feel bad saying this then. Everybody takes 14 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Minus 14. Oh, Wally's not even at mat. Or not even at half.
Yeah, I went from 12, but I hit it, so I healed 6, and then it exploded, and I'm back down to 4. Ow! You bitch!
Ah!
Oh, Mimi.
You destroyed my masterpiece.
Well,
You're
if
not
you would've
taking me
talked-
alive.
Listen,
Yeah.
obviously mine is far superior. I can help you build one of mine as long as we can come to an agreement to talk.
Yeah, there's no talking here. What did you just throw at him?
Chunk of robot.
Chunk of robot!
You missed.
Sir, I will throw another chair, and this one will hit you.
What do you want?
To talk.
Are you here for my wanted poster?
No. We're here because some man was chasing down clones. And we want to know what the fuck was going on.
I know nothing what you're talking about.
Corpse.
Make a sense motive. Stop throwing shit at him. Roll a d4 for that, for damage. Ow!
Sir, I'm going to need to tell you to calm down.
You don't believe his lie.
Now calm down.
Now he's panicking more.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have shoved the spear in his face.
Or thrown parts of rocks at him.
I'll throw a chair at you. Now
No,
calm
but-
down.
The chair's already broken.
I'll throw the pieces of it at him.
Yeah, I got a corpse you can throw.
Was he holding? What's he holding?
The old man.
Oh no.
Oh, him?
He-
He's not holding
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
What do you want?
Your name is Yusto Groff, right?
Yes, what of it?
We met your disciple that you fired and cloned.
Disciple? I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh.
This guy.
Look, pulls out old man. This guy.
Sir, if you would have only answered the door, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, we've rung a doorbell at every door.
No, we knocked at every door. I didn't see no doorbell.
Yeah, I might know a thing or two about him.
Why did you fire him?
Because I got all I needed out of him.
That's not how you work with people.
No, you use them and then you throw them away.
No. They're not.
Oh, I mistook
like-
that hand gesture.
Does he look like the old man that we have?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You totally
misread
missed
that hand
you
gesture.
totally missed that, Keith. He said that guy was the one who worked for him.
Which? Whom? Why? For what reasons?
Science!
So I have a question for science. You consider yourself a man of biology, correct?
What? No, science.
Oh my god, you don't even know it. You know what? Here's a scientific question for you. How many hits can an old man take before he gets knocked out?
What? What are you doing?
Knocking him out. We can talk to him while he's on Azure.
He has
somewhere else.
stats.
Sucker punching him.
Okay.
Why sucker punching the old man?
Because he's being uncooperative.
He's senile. He thinks
have-
everything's his enemy.
We have bad cop and deranged cop. There is no good cop.
The police can take care of him, and
He's still conscious.
I'm gonna slap Wally with a mend.
He's gonna
Alright,
cast the
as-
spell.
What?
You heard him.
I'm not in melee range. There's a whole 5 feet.
Yes, 3 people have attacks of opportunity on him.
oh, he wants it.
Oh, is he casting?
Yes.
What's he casting? Can I attempt to decipher it?
After he casts it.
Well, it's a shame I don't have because I'm out of range.
Oh,
I headbutt him.
Wally? Never mind. You needed a natural 20 to get up past the DC with all that damage. Wally? Now he's unconscious.
Alright,
We'll tie him up, then we'll heal him, then
now I have 2 old men.
carry him upstairs.
Oh, you're going upstairs?
Well, once we tie him up and we can carry him, yes. Yep. I'm sure he'll be more comfortable in his study anyway.
Yeah, tied
We're
up.
taking
With
police.
no chair.
Yeah, he has to stand. Old man doesn't deserve a chair. He didn't come out and talk to us. He lost his chair rights.
What do you want?
I forgot.
Where's my chair? Oh, you took.
Yeah, through the
Stop
chair,
throwing
your
out
robot.
Your robot. Your robot technically smashed the chair. On its
No.
hip.
I smashed it. On the robot, they'll be destroyed.
Cretans! What do you want? Oh, just tell me what you want and leave me in peace.
I forgot. Why did we come here?
We had a very important reason to.
Oh yeah, well, they're all mud people. You know anything about them?
Mud people?
Mud people.
No idea what mud people you're talking about.
Just say a
Oh,
word
shit.
here.
Wait, you 3 people spoke. What?
I call bullshit.
They specifically seem to remember you.
He seems like he's telling the truth.
No, they said master. They didn't say who it was. We just assumed that the nearest master was this guy, the nearest wizard.
He has no idea what mud people you're talking about are.
I'll describe the incantation that sent them back.
Okay. Ah, yes, I know though that. How do you know
are-
about it?
Because we talked to them. I
Talk?
freed
They should
them.
be dead.
They were not dead. They kept trashing these poor farmers' crops. How's he supposed to make a living with mudmen trashing his crops?
Mudmen? I don't know anything about that.
There are
And-
men that had mud constantly going
And yes,
into their
Sai, they
mouths.
were dead. They were skeletons with mud on them.
But that's undead, not dead. There's a difference.
They still died.
Re-dead.
But they were undead, okay? They were back. They were back and causing problems. You need to clean up your experiments better. If that was an experiment.
They came back. Oh, must be a side effect. Oh, I gotta jot this down.
Yes, and please stop. Were they actually, Did you?
Yeah, so they were the townspeople that died. I can't lift them up, so I casted a spell to resurrect them and had them walk. And the best place to do that is at the bottom of a lake.
Why did you have them walk to the bottom of a lake?
Where else am I going to bury them?
In an actual grave.
I don't have
What
the
the-
strength for that.
Could have
The
had
town
them
needed me. I had little time
You
to
had
prepare.
a robot! One scoop and the grave is dug!
Do you see how big that thing is? I can't get through the door.
Why'd you build it so big inside without a way out?
Because
Why not have
science.
the skeletons dig their own graves?
Yeah, they could have literally dug their own graves. All you would have needed to do was provide shovels.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of self-proclaimed wizard are you?
I am the wizard.
So you're senile.
With science.
Also, what happened to the mayor of this town?
Well, after I cleaned up the town and gave everybody remedies for the disease, the mayor resigned and said I could rule.
Well-
What remedies did he give for the disease?
They're on my study.
Well, we're impeaching you. Where's your mayor hat? It's mine now.
You can't do that. I am the mayor. I demand you to leave.
Sir, that's not how this is gonna work.
I gave you the information you wanted. You should leave now.
I want your hat. You'll give me your hat.
Oh, have a hat.
I don't care. Give me a hat.
It's clearly bald.
You also go
Balding.
search for the hat. I'm sure he's hiding it somewhere. I'll keep an eye on him.
You don't find a hat.
But do they go up and search?
I don't need a hat. I'm not helping you look for your hat.
I don't want that. It's for the carry that robot.
Also, I will pull out 5 gil and slap it on the desk. I ate some of your food. Here's some money for it.
You looted my house?
He did.
Just the pantry. Because those guards outside worked up quite a hunger.
What guards?
You had guards outside.
Gargoyles.
Oh, yeah.
You really should put a warning on your security system.
Also, sorry about your gargoyles, but they are no longer functioning as of this moment.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Neither are any of your doors.
I know about that.
the hinges and all your door are a little bit rusty. Seem to have fallen off.
No, I said I'll fix them. I'll fix them before I leave.
Good.
So where's the key to your truck?
Oh, that's not mine. It was the mayor's old truck. I don't even think
Where's-
it runs anymore.
Oh, where's the keys to the used to be the mayor's that may or may not run truck?
I don't know. Just sitting there.
Well, you're living in this house now, right? Where did he keep the keys?
I don't know.
What do you know?
Well, you're asking me.
And I'm asking you where the keys
I
are.
don't care. I don't drive.
We do.
You see these glasses? I can see to the moon in these.
Can we just evict him?
No. He's
Come
important to the
on.
town. He cured diseases.
Yeah,
Um,
and then he let loose an undead horde that destroyed crops.
He didn't let him loose. He was trying to get him to
He shrugs.
bury themselves
We're
in a
just
lake,
letting
which
them
is wrong.
loose.
Yeah, so we're gonna need you to pay for the past year of damaged crops to that poor farmer.
I'll take payment in cash, no credit.
You'll have to untie me first.
Or just tell us where to find it.
You have to untie me first.
Or you just tell us where to find it.
I can tell you where to find it, but you won't be able to open it.
Alright, so here's the thing. We're gonna play a game that I like to call hot and cold. All right. We pick you up. We're gonna carry you around, and you tell us if we're hot or if we're cold.
It's the skull.
Okay, what we do? Oh man.
This one.
Yes. Ah,
I can't carry him. Wally's carrying him.
I'll carry him. I got the bag.
wah!
Nothing funny. No funny business. We know where you live. Remember that.
Untie me.
What do you need to do to get it open?
Disarm it, of course.
And what exactly does that entail?
I am going to sense motive. That is a great.
You
sense.
believe him.
He's not a crack. This guy's brain. We should totally untie him.
You believe him.
We'll keep his legs bound.
Nah, I say we carry him like a suitcase.
Well, I don't think we can reach the skull from here anyway, right?
I'm gonna carry him by his waist up there.
Wait,
Put
wait.
my finger
He's all up
against.
there, right?
Put my finger against this little box down here.
Position. Wally, do it. Wally,
But
position.
wait. The skull up here
Yes.
with a staircase.
The skull is only a reference. He didn't say it has to go inside the skull socket. He said there's a button here. Well, a box. So I will.
Wait. He says there's a box there, right? I look for box.
You don't see a box.
Then how is he? Then how can I be so sure he's telling the truth?
You can't.
I will press him against the wall
Ah!
while holding him.
Ah! No! My finger against the button! It scans fingerprints!
I pressed his hand side against the wall.
Ah! Fingerprints! Fingerprints!
You know, there's a real easy way to get just your finger free.
Yeah, stop pushing me against the wall!
Turn your hand around backwards.
Oh no!
He pushes the button. Gil comes pouring out. Take what you need and leave. And untie me.
Alright. You guys start taking the kill up to the chocobos. We're gonna need something to help us carry it out of here.
I open up the handy haversack and let it pour in.
All I'm hearing is we take the satchel as payment. Got it. We fill the satchel upstairs with the gill down here. I'm gonna go get the satchel. I'll be back.
I have one that's just like it.
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
if we have an empty one, it can be a literal coin purse.
I guess.
So I go fetch the satchel from upstairs from
I'm not
the
taking
other
all
side
of
of the
it.
house.
About how much gil is it?
Yes.
I'm taking
It's-
all of
it's
it.
Yes amount of gil.
It's enough to cover the damages plus money for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking all of it.
You get it.
Well, I'm gonna start repairing doors.
Yeah, you guys go start working on that. I'll start untying him.
I'm gonna stay here with it because that's my rope.
Oh, right.
Well, I mean, I'm the only one that's got mending anyway. Start mending them with the doors open so that I don't lock myself into any room.
The instant they leave the room, I judo chop the guy. Like, alright, you got room in that handy haversack? He's got
I just fixed this and I gotta break it so I can get out. No, that's not what we're doing.
All right.
Doors are open. I'm fixing with them open.
I
You can
add
put them later.
my inventory.
Also, while I'm up there, I'm gonna try to keep my eyes peeled for key rings or anything like that.
You're gonna loot his house?
We just want the keys to the truck that is just sitting there.
Oh, yeah, you don't find him.
Just hotwire it.
I was just looking while I'm fixing as I enter the room. I just take a quick look around the room. I'm not ransacking or moving anything, just to see if they were just like hanging up somewhere, and then I fix the door.
Nope.
That's it. That's what I do. Wally has to come too.
With all the doors you broke, it takes you about an hour and a half.
Yep. He paid the kind gentleman was kind enough to give us money for compensation and to the farmers, so you know, he can fix his stuff. No animosity. He forgot about the gargoyles, so I'm not worried about that.
He just starts making gargoyles.
Exactly. Hey, can you teach me that?
No. You broke into
Please.
my house. You broke several things. You stole my bag.
I fixed the thing.
I knocked them out when they went upstairs.
You took a lot of my money.
To be fair,
All you
most
could
of
have done
my
was make an
don't pick the
appointment, and this would have been avoided.
farm. What's an appointment?
Nope. Never mind.
We don't
Sir?
have where I come
Sir, we made an appointment. It got lost in the mail.
from. Well,
I don't believe
for
you.
For next time, who do we talk to get appointments?
My assistant who lives in town. They send
What's
me
their
a
assistant's name?
magical message just to me, and then I can expect people to come.
What's your assistant's name? And social security number. And credit card.
Leroy.
Is his last name Jenkins?
No.
Damn, I'm looking for that man.
All right, you wrap up. You each get 150 gil each.
Oh yeah, I'm taking your glowing sword too.
Can't. It's in the
It's in the
sword.
ground.
It's in the ground.
So that is 150 gil
Yes.
or 180?
150.
Oh boy, time to buy more snacky cakes.
I can close Wally, and I can close. Oh, I can move that. Why can't I move that?
All right. And you've done everything you can in this town.
No, we
That old man's bounty?
No, you didn't. You released him.
no, we didn't. Because Dinde got spoken over twice, saying that he was doing something.
Oh. What are you doing?
The instant he went upstairs to mend things, I judo chopped the guy.
Okay, you have an unconscious wizard.
Alright, I now have 2 old men in my inventory.
Oh no! But yeah, no, he has broken the law. We need to go take him to the authorities.
All right.
He did have a bounty on him, didn't he?
Civilian arrest, let's go!
He had a bounty for a reason. And he's still releasing undead hordes. He's got a freaking explosive robot. He's got guards that attack
He doesn't
people
have an
on
explosive
site.
robot.
He had an explosive
There we
robot.
Keyword had. Wally was far superior.
Like, how do we know that he didn't cause the plague that he cured?
You don't.
It's all
Exactly.
true. I trust this guy as far as I can throw him.
How far can you throw him?
About
Oh,
5
you know,
feet.
maybe 10 feet.
Let's find out. Throw him.
Not till he gets to jail.
All Okay, we are going to end here for the night.